am just doing a brief video and patchwork that from holes that I had that I need to prepare, and then also over here. So this is what it's looking like now. I'm going to be painting. I'm going to be removing that on the back of the door, and yeah, so just a little clip as a memorandum as I go through another transition in my bedroom. So this is an area where I had to patch some of the holes in what I used to have here in the room, okay? And where I want to change the curtain rod. So I don't know what happened to my light, but and over here I also have some repairs from some shelving that I had. So I'm just kind of giving you a feeling of, and I also want to cover this as well. I started to do something, but then I changed my mind. So I want to correct that as well. All of that's going to be the same color. Thank you for coming to share the adventure with me. It's a pleasure. I'm just here explaining that I had some chalkboard paint on the wall that didn't turn out to be exactly what I want it to be. So now that my bedroom is going to be my room, I'm doing some makeovers, you know, just some small things just to get the energy of my feng shui, you know, signature together, because I noticed I had too much purple, which is of the fire sign. So here is my focus and where I'm going to start for us here, and just doing a few strokes. And yeah, so I'm doing a voiceover simply because, you know, I was playing my music and these people want to keep giving me copyright. So anyways, so what I'm doing here is I'm just going to put a first coat pretty much on this area. So when I go in with the rolling pin, I can actually get a smoother without having to go over it over and over again. Okay, so that's what I'm doing here. I'm just speaking about the the K-U-A within feng shui, and my number being a 6, which puts me within the west wing of the feng shui energy flow. That also has beneficial and malevolent energy. And what I'm explaining here is that I had a lot of fire element energy around me with the purple. So that's why I'm incorporating, I'll give the name of the color later on in the video, but putting on this grayish color to implement that into my energy so that I can get a better quality of rest. You can just Google, you know, your KUA number and calculate it for yourself as well. I figured we do this while I'm doing this little bit of work, but I think doing that little bit of work in real time, you know what I'm saying? But also explaining myself as I move along. However, you know, getting a good quality healing rest is important for us, because especially in the spiritual streets, it's important for me because of the type of work that I do, being a spiritual advisor and consultant and things like that, and dealing with different types of energy and going into the shadows. So I really have to make sure that my rest state is very fulfilling. So I just wanted to just explain that, but now we're going to go into this corner over here and test out my skills. All right, I'm going to fast forward this part for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna shame myself. I'm gonna shame myself on the internet. I don't care. Okay. I have my rag. I have my wet rag. Always start out a little bit ahead in front of it. This is when you really get to see the imperfections in the wall. Let's see how bad or how good I did, okay? What you think? Gotta get up there though. It had green, but let's see. Can you see down that bottom? In that corner, how did I do? Freehand. All right, so when I get further, I'll let you know. Welcome to my world, Christel Holistic Studios, okay? The Earth and Hollow. Now I'm going outside, taking a break between my damn painting job because I didn't harvest yesterday, and I know there's some okras and stuff out here. So now I'm coming out here to freaking harvest. Like, look, I gotta come out here and harvest these okras and beans. Like, it's unstoppable. It's continuing. And I never got the black eyed peas over there. Okay. So right now that is done. It's drying. Coming across to where I'm working at now. And that's where I'm at. Taking my break because it's a bit much. I'm not as strong as I used to be. The evening has fallen. That's the reflection of the light off the mirrors there on the wall. But I have one mess up right there in that corner. I will fix that later. But I think that looks pretty darn good. Cover that black up. Got that trim nice right there. Okay. That's not me. That's from when I that spot right there is from when I did the chalkboard stuff. I didn't even know it was there. But yeah, so and I still have the work over here. I just used up the paint that I had. It's the evening and I started covering this up behind the door as well. Covered that up over there just to give that a coat, you know. Got my sewing machine down there, but anywho. But yeah, so that's what it's looking out like, minus my shadow. Now I gotta see what color curtains. I had like a beige, natural beige, but shit, I might have to go with a deep purple or, deep gray, like a dark gray. I am finally done the painting in here. Now I just have to do the painting to the window, to the trimming on the window. And do the trimming down here as well. Yeah, but it's called, the color is called The Elephant in the Room. So that's what I'm working with. Changes in life.